All right, we completed the first section. In the first section, Daniel have explained about looking back into the era of AI. And in the next section, we are going to look into the classic machine learning model development. Additionally, we are going to learn about deep speed training model as well. Enjoy.
But what actually is it? Let's take a little look back. We've been doing machine learning and AI for many years. In fact, early 50s were the first concepts around AI and machine learning were adopted. But over the many years since then, it's really gone through various ebbs and flows. Um, if we look at the traditional machine learning process, we will typically take a set of data, train a model to predict something or look for anomalies in that data or cluster that data. We are training that model to do a single task and do it well. And we're all familiar with these. We look at face models, for example, when we unlock our phone with our face recognition. That is a machine learning model that has been trained to recognize our face. Can't recognize anyone else's, just ours. This is what we call a narrow AI model or a narrow machine learning model. It is trained to do one thing and one thing only. And if we want to change what it does or the things that it is able to do, we have to retrain it or complete train a new model. And we've seen many of these. We've got classification models. Is this a flower? Is this a picture of a person? We've got detection models to identify objects and pictures. We've seen entity recognition. We've seen prediction models. How much is the cost? How much am I likely to charge for this particular item? All of those models are very expensive to develop. They require usually a data science team, a lot of data, a lot of very large expertise. This has done us very well for a large amount of time. However, it really has accelerated in the last 10 years with a number of technologies such as the deep speed framework allowing these models to be trained at scale across many, many machines, basically scale out that training process. But
Hey
all,
Daniel,
all the same,
if I
oh
could
yeah.
if I could ask, what is deep speed training model?
That's a great question. So deep speed was a technology created by Microsoft Research that allow you to train a single model across many GPUs, which is
Oh,
a graphics processing unit. And that was a game-changing technology, and actually an important reason why LLMs came to the front, because there's no possible way to train a large language model on a single GPU. You had to be
hmm.
able to train it across many. And deep speed was a technology created by Microsoft R&D to do that.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
So all these things that have been going on in the past have enabled us to get to this point. And it wasn't until everything aligned, the ubiquity of graphics processing units to do these calculations, the alignment of these technologies to scale it across, they enabled us to get to this point where we are now.